Like, and it's talking about kind of like the future of the game. Like, where do you guys think Guild Wars 2 would be? You know, like, it's a great game, and you know, I like the idea that they're coming out with content at a faster frequency, or more frequency. That they're coming out faster. But I guess my thought is the idea of, like, you know, does it have the longevity? Does it have the longevity to kind of stay within this market and still do well? That's of course something I always think about, especially when, like, I look at like content creation, and essentially where my whole channel is. Let's be serious. They need to put money into advertising. They absolutely do. You are absolutely right. One of the worst, like the biggest flaws of Arenanet was that they were looking to just have it as kind of like this expansion, this just game that people would play and then they would use word of mouth to explore. That's kind of where their thought process was. That was how they grew the game to where it was. Now, don't get me wrong, a lot of people who play Guild Wars 2 are like, you really got to play Guild Wars 2. You got to. It's such a good game. You're going to have such a great time. My thought that they don't advertise enough. And as much as they're like, yeah, word of mouth makes a big difference, it does. But you're not going to catch people who are in that position where they're willing to spend money on a game or try a game. But the thing is that if you're going to catch someone to try out your game, you have to have an incentive, a reason for them to come in and try it. You know, a lot of people come in and play Guild Wars 2 and then they step out. They play the game, they step out. That's frequent. I mean, I'm guilty of that as well. But if you want to get someone to get in and stay, there has to be the hook. It's like any video that you ever watch on YouTube. It's like any sales grab, anything like that. And if you have something really cool that can pop up and be like, oh, okay, well, that's a really neat, that's one of the things, that's the difficult part really of Guild Wars, is that we know it's a good game. We've played it for a while, and I'm banking my whole YouTube career basically on this game. It's because I believe that the game is good. You know, I believe that this game has merit, and it's convincing other people of that same, you know?